Hi guys, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to use the Gelish Soak It Off Gel Polish. And to begin with, you're going to go ahead and need a UV light. And the one that I purchased was from Thermal Spa, and this is a 45 watt UV light. And you can use a 36 as well. And I decided to go with the Gelish full-size bottles kit. You can also purchase this through Sally Beauty Supply or Amazon. The full-size bottles for me, it was just a little better investment because I know that I'm going to be using this for quite some time. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do it. This is my first time actually using the product, and I've already done one hand, as you can see. And I'm going to show you how to do from the beginning. So what you're going to need is the Gelish Nail Surface Cleanse, and this is going to help remove any loose particles in your fingernails. The next thing you're going to use is the pH Bond from Gelish. You're going to apply your foundation. You're going to choose your color. The color that I decided to use was Hot Rod Red. Perfect time for the fall. And then you're going to use your Top It Off, and then you're going to finish it off with your Nourishment, and this is for the cuticle. Okay, so let's get started. So like I said, the first thing you want to do is go ahead and cleanse the nail. And this will help remove any of those little loose dust ends. Okay, so you're going to want to go ahead and prep your nails before you start doing the gel system. You know, if you want to file them down, buff them a little bit, you can do that as well. So I have already done that. Okay, so once you've pretty much cleaned your nails with the cleanser, you're going to want to go ahead and apply your pH Bond. Okay, and what this does, it basically dehydrates the nail prior to any of the other applications that you use. Okay, you're going to want to go ahead and apply it to each one of your nails. And you just need a little thin coat of this. You don't need a whole lot. Okay, so once you've applied the pH Bond, you're going to go ahead and apply your foundation. Okay. And then just make sure when you apply the foundation, you don't get it on your cuticle. You want to stay away from it, and you're going to apply a thin coat of the foundation. And this is really cool because I always invest a lot of money in getting my nails done, and the first time I did gel nails, I couldn't believe how expensive it was. So it is an investment when you first purchase the kit and the UV light, but it's very worth it, ladies, let me tell you. And so once you're done applying all the foundation, you're going to go ahead and let it cure. And again, you're going to need a UV light. And these can run anywhere from $30 to $150. So they recommend to have at least a 36 watt. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in for just a few seconds. I'm going to put it in at least a minute, I should say. So this is what it looks like when you're done with it. And it actually makes them look very shiny, so I'm very happy with it. I'm just hoping it lasts 2 weeks. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it off now. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to start applying the color. Okay, So sometimes people use anywhere from 2 to 3 coats. I like to use just 2, but it's your choice. So you're going to go ahead and apply it to each nail. You're going to apply a thin layer, making sure you don't get it on your actual finger, because remember, once it cures, it's going to basically sit. You want to make sure you cap off the edges as well. So once you're done applying it to all of your nails, you're going to want to go ahead and cure it for at least another minute. And then you have the option of buying an LED light or a UV light. But the UV light works just as well as the LED light. LED is a lot more expensive, and the only difference is that it requires less time in the curing process. So it's up to you what you want to spend. I want to save you girls some money, so mine actually cost about $60, and I did purchase it through Amazon. I also got the kit through Amazon, the Gelish kit. I believe the small size starter kit runs anywhere from $30 to $35. I recommend that you get it through Amazon, because I think I've seen it at Sally's for about $50. So you want to go ahead and cure your nails. I'm going to do it for about a minute, and then I'm going to apply the second coat. Also, I wanted to mention that you can also purchase these little mini nail polishes. I got a few of them through eBay, which is another option where you can get these, because these can actually run very pricey. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with C&D shellac. Those are actually about $16 to $18 a color. These little mini ones run about the same price at Sally's. So wherever you can find them for cheap, I would just recommend that you get them there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and apply our second coat. And do the same thing. And don't forget to do the edges. I'm not really good at doing my right hands since I am right-handed, but we'll see. It beats paying $50 to get your nails done at the salon, so little mistakes here and there, you can fix them. I don't have an orange peel, so can't really wipe off these little edges, but you can use your fingernails, so whatever works for you. This color that I'm using now, it's called Hot Rod Red, and it's actually a very beautiful bright red. So if you like reds, I would highly recommend this color. And they have a ton of colors. I think Gelish is the one that actually carries the most colors as opposed to C&D shellac. They do the same thing. It's just that, again, you know, one's a lot more expensive than the other. So it is your choice. I leave that entirely up to you. So once you're done applying your second coat, you're going to go ahead and run it through the UV light. I'm going to go ahead and apply my final coat here. Oops. Messed up a little bit here, but so again, you're going to go ahead and run it through the light. Just want to make sure that I don't leave anything out, because again, once you put it under the light, it cures and it's going to look a little funky if you have a big old mess. So you want to wipe off all the little edges that you have here. And it should be good. So you put in there for about another minute. And once you're done curing your nails, you're going to go ahead and apply your top coat. And pretty much after your top coat, you let it cure for about another minute, and then you're done. Okay, so after you're done curing them, you're going to go ahead and apply your top coat, which is pretty much almost the last step. And this is actually what helps them make them look very shiny. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and apply your top coat. And you're going to apply a thin layer of this. You don't need too much. This goes a long way. Just make sure that if you get any little loose particles in there, you want to make sure you just rub them off or take them away with your little brush here, so it doesn't stay stuck when you're getting them cured. So we're going to put it for about another minute here. And then this is pretty much the last step. It does take quite a while to complete the whole process, but again, it's worth it because you're investing in the UV light and the kit and the nail color, but you know, your nails will actually last you about 2 weeks. So again, this is my first time trying it. I haven't tried it before, so I'm hoping that they last for quite some time. And then this is what they look like when you're done. I don't know if you can see that with the UV light on. It has a very nice shiny gloss to it. So pretty much your last step, once it's done curing, you're going to go ahead and cleanse the nail with a cotton ball. And that's going to basically leave it nice and smooth. So we're all done with that. And then here's what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and cleanse it with a little bit more cleanser, and you are all done. And there you go. You have your Gelish nails. Hope you've enjoyed my video. Take care.